Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a controversial view. Today, we're going to be talking about Hook. Now, what could be so controversial about Hook? Well, we're going to get into it. Now, my history with this film is I saw it when it came out on video. I do like Robin Williams, I think he's a great actor, but all in all, I wasn't really that impressed. I will say, I actually didn't even have this in my collection. And Joe actually picked this up at a thrift store and sent it to me. And I love this cover. That cover is really cool. Also, in watching it this time, I realized something. This was basically marketed for kids, but really made for adults. And I got a lot more out of it this time than I did the first time I watched it, the first and only time. But what's so controversial about Hook? Well, it has to do with Tinkerbell. Now, Julia Roberts was cast to play Tinkerbell. There was also another girl in the running, which is Rebecca De Mornay, which is kind of why we're doing this now because, the hand that rocks the cradle and all. But myself, personally, I think Rebecca De Mornay would have made a great Tinkerbell. Not only is she blonde, and I can see her with the hair in a bun in the back, but she's also incredibly pretty and also like tall and thin. So I think that would have worked really well with the her playing Tinkerbell. But I guess Steven Spielberg wanted Julia Roberts, probably because of the name, besides Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman. So Julia Roberts, it is. So at the time, Julia Roberts and Kiefer Sutherland were supposed to be, well, they were in a relationship. And if I remember correctly, they were supposed to be married. Well, before this movie happened, or before she got on the set of this film, something bad happened. I don't know if he was caught cheating or exactly what happened, but their relationship came to an end, which made her incredibly combative on the set of Hook, to the point where she was actually given the name Tinker Hell. She tortured a lot of the crew, was really nasty with people, didn't show up on time, and gave people a lot of problems in the making of this film. And I thought that was interesting because sometimes when you cast a name, and don't get me wrong, everyone has problems, everyone goes through things, and we deal with it the best way we know how. But to constantly take out your problems on the crew and cast is a little bit much. And I'm sure Steven Spielberg, Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, and a lot of the crew probably never wanted to talk to her again. But not only that, she also cut her hair. And to me, I remember the first time I watched this, her having short hair and not, of course, being blonde like the original Tinkerbell. It just didn't look right to me. Now, I don't think she was bad in the part. In watching it last night with Joe for the first time in many, many years, I thought she did a fairly good job. But knowing this in the background kind of puts a sour taste when you're watching it. Yes, she's got a beautiful smile. Yes, she's attractive, and yes, she did well in playing the part. But knowing what she did to everyone else on the set really makes you look at the movie a little bit differently. And as I said, I had a great time with this. Um, I guess being younger when I saw it, I wasn't worried about youth as much as now when I'm, 53 years old and wondering where your youth has gone and longing to have some of that back. Yeah. So check out Hook. I believe it's one of Steven Spielberg's most underrated films. Of course, I didn't feel that way before, but it's also one of his most divisive films. And don't forget to check out Joe's controversial view for Hook. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.